Hello, I'm V the Amazing Great. Today I'm going to give you a little showing of my new Kel-Tec SUB-2000 in the .40 caliber. I got this new in the box from York's Gun and Ammo in Gallatin, Tennessee. I went over to that town, check out the new store, and I ended up picking this up. Got it on layaway, paid it off. First thing, when you get it, comes with the safety instruction manual for it. These are made in the USA in Florida. It's an American company. Get a little card, gives a little bit detailed information on how to sight it in. If you've seen the videos from where I went to the range, I was lucky, not even necessary. It was hitting on target, no problem. You get a little tool that's used to take out screws, things like that, comes with it. And then you have a tool for locking the gun. I'll show you how this works in a couple minutes. Alright, so the neat thing about the Kel-Tec SUB-2000, it is a folding weapon. It uses the Glock magazines. This is a 10-round clip, comes with it. You can get online high capacity magazines. I think they sell them in 15, and I've seen them in 30 or 31 rounds. Is a weird number. So this weapon here, like I said, shoots .40 caliber. When it's folded, it locks into position. It has a set of nubs here that you depress back, and it releases it. Now, if you have this weapon and want to make it safe, that nobody can fire it, if it somehow get a hold of it, this little tool here, it's a brass key, we'll call it, and what they do is it's a little pin that's off center and has a receiver right here. And what you can do is you put it into the little hole that's inside right here of the lock, you twist it, and then you cannot depress these nubs, and the weapon will not unlock. So that's a pretty cool safety feature. So we'll unfold it. Now you'll notice when I unfold it, the sights that were folded automatically come up and are ready for use. And it doesn't come back down. It actually, the mechanism when you unfold it, pulls it down and locks it into position. On the front end here, it has the front sights. It has a light gathering plastic sight in here that, like on a compound bow, you have the 3 distance measures. It works like that. Any light that's around, it gathers the light and then makes for a good sight picture in there. The front guard here, hand guard, is polymers, or I don't want to say plastic, but you know what I mean. It's like an injection molded 2-piece that comes together. They do sell a Picatinny rail system for it with an aluminized front guard. They run about $93 to $99 that I've seen, and then you can get them with 4 rails. They also have a Picatinny rail that comes right here, about 2.5 inches, that you can mount with the stock, and then you can put either like a hand grip here or a flashlight, laser, things like that. The safety on the Kel-Tec is opposite most guns that I've ever shot. Typically, when you're ready to fire, you come here and push it in. This one, you can have your finger here and you depress it from the thumb side for a right-handed shooter. So here's the charging handle to chamber around. Put your clip in, pull it back. You can lock it into position. It's got a notch where you pull it over and you can see down in there, cleaning purposes, whatever you're doing. Then of course slap it down, let it send the round into the chamber. This weapon is very easy to disassemble and clean. For cleaning purposes of the barrel, to get the weapon back into the folded position, get it all safe. the finger guard right here, you press it down and it releases the lock with this notch here that allows you to fold it back. There we go. And this is very simple also to take apart for cleaning. If you want to pull the buffer spring and what's the name of that? Buffer spring and the crap, I can't think of the name of it. Well, you know what it is, what I'm talking about. This piece in here, the firing pin. All you have to do right here on the end of the buttstock, you depress here, and it has a little pin that pulls out. It doesn't come all the way out. You can take it out if you need to. Say you need to remove the stock to add some of the accessories on. And all you have to do then, end cap comes right off. There's the buffer spring. Then your charging handle comes out, and a little shake. This is a two-piece part right here. It's that simple. You can clean all that up, no problem. And then putting it in, just the opposite. Make sure your flat's down. Now there is inside the receiver here the firing mechanism that hits the pin, and it is on a new weapon like this one. I've only had 50-60 rounds in it. It's a little stiff, so when you go to put it in, you got to slide that in with a little bit of force. Otherwise, if you do like I did the other day, put it in and then try to slide it in, it did not want to go over the firing mechanism. So get this one back up. So I can see the hole. There we go. For the charging handle. My pin went in. There we go. There we go. It's only the second time I've done this, so it takes me a second. Now we want to line up our hole here with our pin. Put that in there. See, it can only go one way. I got it twisted like that. Depress it. Line this up. There you go. It's that simple to take apart and put together. So it's really fun to shoot. It's light. It weighs 4 pounds with no ammo in it. It's real light. My thinking was when I first saw it, and he said, "Oh, look, it folds." First thing I thought was I would like to shoot that, because I was scared when you go to use the weapon, it's going to be rattly. You know, just like it's snapping together. That's got to rattle or something, but it doesn't. You get a good sight picture in here, especially with the light gathering optic there on the end. It's really nice. It's like I said, 4 pounds. They run anywhere from online. You can find them around the $300 mark and up. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. It's fun to shoot. Not a lot of recoil. You can get a 1-inch extension on the buttstock. They sell 1-inch extension. So for like a shorter guy, this isn't too bad. You know, I'm kind of short. My arms aren't that long. But for somebody a little taller, that 1-inch extension gets it out a little bit. They also sell, since you put your cheek here on the charging handle rod here, they sell a pad to for a little bit of comfort while you're sitting there firing a lot of rounds. That start to get a little bit warm. It's cushy. It's kind of a dense foam material. They sell that. They also sell on some of the older models. This right here has a groove in it. Some of the other ones I've seen has ridges, and they sell a dense plastic that slides over here for a little bit of ergonomics to help you out, you know, so you don't wear your finger out on that. Like I said, they have a Picatinny rail. They have the sling that goes for it. Those things run maybe like 10 bucks. They also sell a buffer spring pad that when you pull out the end here, on the buffer spring you can add, it's a like a foam but rubber at the same time type material that reduces the recoil by 30%. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, but 30% reduction, that's pretty significant. The only reason I didn't order something like that is they say that because it's about an inch non-compressed, that the weapon will fire normally and the charging handle come back and everything, but when you go to clean it, or if you want to lock the charging handle back, it stops the charging handle from coming back far enough to put it in the notch. So I opted not to get that because I like the option of having this open. Maybe if I fire more rounds and it starts to bother me, maybe I'll think about it. It wasn't that expensive, like $9 I think to get that. And really happy with it. Like I said, it's Kel-Tec, made in the USA, and extremely happy with it. So oh yeah, I didn't even show you the best part. It's 31.1 inches extended. Then when we fold it down, it's only 16 inches. There we go. So it's extremely concealable. You put this under the seat of your truck. I mean, you could just go anywhere. Right here I have a Drago 3-day pack. It's a little backpack like people wear around nowadays, you know. It's not a big one. This weapon with room to spare right in there. There's no way, for a bug out bag or something like that, nobody would even know you had this thing with you, So, and like I said, lots of room to spare. Heck, I can put my fist in there made up on top of that bag, and it's just got tons of room. It only folds down to 16 inches by 7 inches by 2 inches. So that's pretty badass. And I'm extremely happy with it. And thank you for watching. I'm V the Amazing Greek. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I get accessories for it, of course, I'll show you what I got, where I got it, and show you how I install them. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.